All right. Welcome to our Tuesday night training. I am super excited. I share this Tuesday night training with Dawn Abbott, who is a silver director, and Tammy Glowacki, who is a silver director as well, and then Stephanie Wood, who is an executive. I'm Leslie Olau. I'm an executive. I am right now my brain is like thinking that background is like really cool because we got to work on that founders club because I don't know about you guys, but watching everybody post that are you're following on Facebook that are there in Cabo, it's like, okay, this ain't gonna happen again. Next year I'm going to be on the beach. So that's kind of what we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk about kind of like rebuilding our belief because I know for me, it's been a struggle. And I know that, we had Robin on and Robin Packard, and, she says, this is a time that I build like relationships. This is a time that I work more on my business than I do on anything because I have time. And so, with that being said, I just kind of want to go through and do some training because you know what? We know that we have some nuggets in our back office. And the reason I know that is because I sent out a project broadcast. For those of you that don't know, corporate has asked me to be on a corporate Zoom tomorrow, opportunity Zoom tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. And so, talking to them and like, all of those things, it's like, yes, need to rebuild because I don't have the same team that I had when I hit executive. And you won't have the same team that you started with because it all changes. And so instead of getting into that funk, let's look at, trying to build from within. So I sent out a project broadcast for my whole entire team to send out the opportunity Zoom link. I sent it out and I've had probably about six from that list, which is, six is better than nothing, right? And that's an opportunity. So it could be some of my frontline and it could be like Dawn's. I sent a couple of pictures to Dawn's. Those that said that they couldn't make it now, I'm going to reach back to them and say, hey, there might be another time, or maybe we just jump on a call. Maybe we can jump on a call. We can grab do a three-way call. It was so cool because I don't know. Freddie reached out to me this morning and just to see how I was doing. And because he knew that I was struggling because we got on a three-way call last week. And I told him, it's like, it's hard. It's hard when you feel like you're in a hole. It's hard because when you have had a team that is up here and now you're down here, it's like, will I ever get back up there? And that's when, he's like, you've got to just push it aside. You've got to know that there are people out there that need this business, right? So I love that because I was talking to, when we did our practice Zoom today, just talking to Christina. She's a silver executive. She's under Stacy Rutello. I think that's her like cousin, I think, Tammy, because you were wondering who that was. And she's like, she built hers in 2020 as well. And she's like, I don't have my team anymore and I'm having to rebuild. So, so we're just going to talk about that. We're going to go into our back office. So I'm going to do some things couple of the things that I got from the All In Founders Club Zoom that we had, Nicole Ketting, she shared, and just kind of go through that. If you guys weren't on that Zoom or if you haven't like listened to it, I'm just going to kind of go through some of that with you. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to try to find where that is. Oh, why do I never find it? Okay, hang on. Maybe I need to go here. Okay. Here. Share. Here it is. Okay. All right. So here is power to change. So we're just going to kind of go through this first, because this is how you're going to go in and you're going to see the friends that are in power to change that you can reach out to. So that was one of the things that Nicole Ketting was saying, is that if you have been inviting into the group, there are people that may have accepted the invite that weren't notified on, right? So this is a great way that she was saying that she goes in, and we even have it in boards of, hey, there's several in here. Let me just tell you how to go in. It's a follow-up verbiage in boards, and then you go down and you'll find the results page verbiage. So when you do that, there's like 5 different options of sending that person a message. One of them is, thank you for accepting my invitation to our testimony group. So it just tells them thank you and that you're free to invite. All right. So you can change that verbiage. You can say, it looks like you've been enjoying this group for the last 4 years. I hope that it has inspired you, that sort of thing. But if you look here, you can see, can everybody see this? So it will also, one of the things is that, like, I have several horse friends that are in here that are, part of my team. And it's a great opportunity for me to go in and look at people that we're friends with. And it's like, oh, so Dawn invited that friend of mine. I should probably go and unfriend them, right? Because I don't want to poach on anyone that is one of Dawn's people, right? So this is just a great way, as you can see, some of these people, these are my friends. And this would be a great way to touch base with them and just tell them thanks for accepting the invite. Okay. So that's super, super simple on that thing here. So I don't know if I have to, I'm going to try to switch over to now my account from Singular to look at, oops, if you guys will see here, hang on. Can you guys see this? Where it says distributor dashboard. Okay, so I don't know how many of you have gone into this particular page, but it's also going to show you your Founders Club points and your team's Founders Club points. But what I want to do is I want to go in, up here is reports. And I want to show you a report that we need to really work on. There are some things coming on the subscription that people are going to need to use their subscription rewards. So I don't know if you guys know, but there's a report that you can go in. And if you go down to subscriptions, this is, of course, that subscription report I was telling you about. But we're going to go down here where you can see and print your total for you and your team's rewards points. Okay. So if I click on that, it's a big one because it's going to give me everybody's reward points. this is a great way to connect with your customers. These are customers literally that have been buying for a while, right? So if you look at this, see this current balance? That's dollar amounts, you guys. So this particular gal, I have contacted her for the last 6 months and told her, you have $550 in this account. And every month she buys a double bag of chocolate lean and one other product, I think it is. And I'm like, so you're earning $10 every single month, but you're not adding to that balance. So you're giving away free money every single month. And so this kind of just gives you an idea of how much money these people have. So Dawn is on here, Kim is on here. So I want to make sure that I touch base with these people, right? I want to touch base with these guys, and I just want to, maybe I'll send them a message and say, you know what, you guys buy, you have a subscription. How would you like to get these products paid for? Right? That's a great segue right into the business opportunity, because some of these people may not know anything about our opportunity. They may not know that our compensation plan is our best product. All right. So this is my job. This is what I've been working on a little bit today. And then now I'm just going to go back to, if I can go back out of here. Oh, then I'll go right here. Done. Okay. So now I'm going to go straight into reports. And I'm going to go up to volumes report. Oops. I didn't want that. I wanted to drop it down. And I want to go down here to subscription report. Okay. So this is the unprocessed that I've had on the first. So if you click on these, it will tell you who it belong, who didn't place their order. So what we want to do is we want to contact these two people, and we want to find out, for one, did their credit card expire, or did they push it out? Because it doesn't show that they've canceled it, but it does show that it didn't run this month. So that's what you want to do for every single month. So if you go in here, you can see that there's unprocessed. All right. So this is money that's sitting that you're not getting paid for, that you need to follow up with. All right. Then one of the other reports I wanted to do. Okay. So these are the people that don't have a subscription. So all these people have been purchasing, and they are missing out. So what you can do is, if you look at 10% of their volume, that person let $18.50 get away. That may not seem like much, but if they could get that 10% discount, maybe they'll buy more next time. So this is what you want to do as far as checking these people and getting them set up. Some of them have never set them up. Some of them canceled them at some point. So this is a great report for you to check in on as well, because they're purchasing. Some of these may be, and I think a couple of these may have just been purchases last month, that it's not, that's not what that was their initial purchase, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, so now I want to go back to Facebook. Am I going? Is there anybody have any questions? I know I'm kind of rolling through here. I want to be cognizant of your time. Does anybody have any questions? Just go ahead and unmute yourself and ask. All right. So, how many have been in Facebook jail? How many? Well, one of the things that Nicole Ketting was talking about is, did you know that if you're like every day you go in and you friend request, a few people, few people, few people, few people, they don't accept those. They sit there. They sit in Facebook. So if you go to friends and then you go to friend requests, then you go view. These are ones I sent. These are sitting there. These are ones, and I just cleared mine out. So these are like the ones I've just done within probably the last 4 or 5 days. So all of these are just sitting there. So what she said is, you need to go in and cancel some of these requests, because by sitting there, it's going to prevent you from inviting into the testimony group. Okay. So if you haven't cleared these out in a long time, this could be a possibility right here that is keeping you from inviting. So you've got to clear out those friend requests. So I don't know, some of you may keep a list of who you friend request every single day, so you could kind of backdate and see, see when you invited them, and go in and just invite or just delete the oldest ones. All right. Okay. Any questions on that? You know where to find it? You guys are seeing it? No questions?
I'm looking on my phone, so I'm on my Facebook. But as far as the pending friend requests or anything like that, it shows me my friends.
I don't think you can see it except on a computer.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay.
No, Leslie, you could do it on your phone.
Can you? Well, it
Yeah.
depends. Do you have an iPhone or do you have a?
Yeah, I guess that depends.
I have an iPhone.
Okay. So go ahead. You have an iPhone, right, Colette?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to tell us how you find them?
Yeah, you click on your friends where it says the amount of friends you got. And then at the top right, there's a plus sign.
Okay.
And you hit on that. And then it says requests. You click on that and it says no new requests, but go up to the top right. There's 3 little dots. And
Okay,
then down to the bottom.
So am I on my page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Hang on. Maybe I can.
Yeah.
So basically it's the same thing. Shoot, I can't show you guys on my phone. So start from the very beginning. So go to,
okay.
Can you see
go
this?
to your page. Just go to your page.
There you go. Yep.
And then, you scroll down and it says friends and then how many friends that you have.
Yeah.
Okay, click on that. And it'll go to Rhonda's friends. Click on that little plus sign at the top, right? That plus sign.
Okay.
Okay, then see where it says requests?
Hang on a second. It's got people you may know. I see people you may know.
Up further, you should be able to scroll where it says request and your friends.
Well, mine says suggestions and your friends. So does that mean I don't got any requests out there?
No,
I don't know.
no. So you'll see, like I have a friend request just sitting there, right? So you'll
Okay.
see I have a friend just sitting there. So I'm gonna see all on it. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
All right. So you hit see all, and then there's three little dots up here by the little magnifying glass
Okay.
Uh-huh.
at the very top. Click that,
View
and then it
sent
says down at the
requests.
bottom, view sent requests.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
Now
thought it was an la la
Dawn
la.
has an Android, so I'm sure it's not the same. I'm sure Dawn knows how to find them. All right.
You just get rid of a lot of them then, huh?
Right. Well, if you can remember, like if it's been like, if you're going in and inviting every single day,
Yeah.
all right. So um then you probably want to start keeping track of the ones that you start tomorrow. So if you have friends requests that you're going to send tomorrow, start writing them down so
Yeah.
that when you go
Now,
into
does
the,
this after one of my sent requests, does a Y after a number mean it's been years?
oh gosh.
It says 9Y. There's some that are 8Y, 7Y, 6Y. That's got to be, oh my Lord.
Or
Oh, that's got to be.
no, maybe they've been in Facebook since, 2009 or whatever. I don't know. I don't have that on mine, so I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Well, again, it's on my, because then it goes, I think that's what it is, because then it goes, you know, 45 weeks, 12 weeks,
Oh, well then,
6W, that sort of
you
thing.
know what? Then I would start deleting.
That's kind of what, wow. Wow. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Woo.
All right. Anyway, so that is one of the reasons why that you can be in Facebook because you can't invite because it's plugging up that friend um, algorithm, I would guess. So, anyway, so you're going to check your Facebook friend requests. You're going to go into Power to Change or your testimony group. You're going to go into the friends in that group. You're going to see who is friends with you in that group, who you invited, and you're going to reach out to them. This is starting to build a relationship. This is just letting them know because sometimes they're in this group, they see, but they don't necessarily remember who invited them. Okay. Because we have that happen all the time. It's like when someone reaches out for information, it's like, do you remember who invited you? And they're like, no, I don't remember. I just accepted it. I didn't, and there's times that I don't remember who invited me to a group, right? Unless they reached out and they told me. So this is a great way to start communicating with them. They obviously stayed in the group for a while. You'll be able to see as well how long they have been in there. So that's pretty much the training. But I want to kind of go over something that Nicole Ketting talked about. That it's something that you need to do daily. So this is kind of like on top of your IPAs. It's what do they call it? Oh, now I can't remember the name, how they call it. But it's so if we'll look at the letters of belief, all right. So write this down. Go down and put BELIEF. Okay.
Leslie, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cecilia. So, when I look at Power to Change, so I'm in the list of friends on my phone. You said I should be able to see how long ago I invited those friends.
So if you go in to members, one, you go. So when you go into members, you can see who you are friends with.
Right.
Right? Okay. Hang on. This is in the way. All right. So here are your friends. You can hit, so you can see, and it says when I added them. So this is a friend of mine. I added her in 2019. All right. These are all my friends. These are all my friends as I go down. And it shows who invited them. You see that?
No, actually, so I'm wondering, do I have to be on my computer to see that?
You might be. You might have to.
So other people who aren't administrators who are on this Zoom, can you see that information on your phone?
Hang on. I'm going to look at mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can see them.
Okay, but you're an administrator. So someone who's not an
Oh,
administrator.
someone who's not an admin?
Yeah.
Colette,
I
you want to
can't.
look at yours? Your phone?
Colette, can you see that?
Sorry. Not on your phone, you can't. I can't.
Okay.
I can't either.
Okay. I think you can on your computer.
I don't think
you
we
can
can.
on your computer.
You can? Okay.
Yes.
All right,
I'll
great.
check. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. I know there's so many different things you can do more on your computer than you can your phones. Okay. So belief. So B is be the leader. Be the leader that you want your team to follow. Be the leader and be there for them every single day. Be the leader that you would want to lead you. So if you have your upline and they are a great leader, then that's the leader that you want to become as well. Strive hard to be the leader. We want to be a leader. We want to look at the leaders that we look up to, whether it be Tammy Castronovo and Mike, Stephanie Wood, Kathleen Dean. You look at Freddie Elias. You look at Robin Packard. Be the leader. If you're inspired by one of them, be more like them. All right. E is for every day, do your IPAs. If you can't get them all done, pick your top 3 priority. Okay. Every single day, whether it be 4 hours a day, 40 minutes a day, 4 minutes a day. Do it do your IPAs every single day. How many, after Dawn's training last week, which by the way, Dawn, I could not open your YouTube.
I know it. Tammy had reached out to me and said that she couldn't get on it. I had to re-upload it, and I hadn't been on my computer, so I got the link. I'll send it out to everybody.
Thank you, babe. Thank you so much. So, if you weren't on Dawn's training last week, after she loads that and downloads it and sends it, she talked about goals. Let's get back to sending our goals to our upline. Let them know what we want so that they can be the leader that you need, right? So after you've created your goals, you've written them down, you've looked at them, you've got them posted on your wall, you've got them posted on your blackboard, your whiteboard, your closet, your mirror, your windows, whatever. Look at your goals every single day. Right here in front of me, I have my executive X I am Leslie Olau. I'm all in for Founders Club. And I have my Founders Club tracker. So after I listen to Dawn's training, I am going to write down my goals and I will be sending them to Kathleen Dean. We've done this before. I have old notes here. I have them in my phone. I'm going to re-up those so that it makes a few changes because things have changed, since we hit our highest rank, right? So we got to kind of go back to that, but we've got to make some changes as well, okay? Look at inspiration every single day. Find a book, find a podcast, find a YouTube, find an Audible, find a book, read something that's going to inspire you. Because I know for me, I've gotten into a little bit of a black hole and I hear inspiration coming on these trainings, listening to these different trainings, room at the top, watching all of that. It inspires me to be better. So with that being said, these people that are out there giving us, and maybe it's some spiritual, maybe it's a devotion, maybe it's, like Ed Milet, he's awesome, he's got some great ones. Maybe read the book that we got at Zing Fest, the Iron Man, those kind of things. Reach out to your upline and say, I don't have any idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to Audible. I don't know if I want a book. Maybe I want to read the Bible. Something that Crystal Nichols posted the other day is read the Bible in a year. And she created a PDF on reading the Bible every single day and pulling out verses and listing verses to read every single day. I have that PDF. If anybody wants it, just reach out in our group chat and let me know, and I will send it to you. Okay? Just like we just went through. We went through our back office. We went through Power to Change. We went to our friends. We went to our subscriptions. We went to our people that are ordering not on subscriptions. Every member is a possible referring member. I'm telling you, I saw someone post the other day, it was a horse friend, saying, who needs extra money? Who needs to help with, an extra few $100s a month? We have an online job that you can do from home. Well, you know what? I just went into that and she had like 20 comments. I grabbed those people that have mutual horse friends and I'm like, I friend requested them. I'm like, shoot, if they're commenting on hers, I'm reaching out to them. I'm letting them know, right? So I did that the other day because it is so true right now. And I know that there are people out there, that's the cool thing. All right. The F in belief. Today is the final month. We have 21 days to hit our rank. We have 21 days to get our unique accounts. Work today like it's the final day of the month, that it's the final month of Founders Club. Be consistent. Do your IPAs every day. So be the leader. Every day do your IPAs. Look at your goals every day. Get inspiration every day. Every member is a possible referring member. And final month, work like it is the last day of the month. So that's our training today. It's a little over 30 minutes, sorry, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys had that information. Make sure you check in with your people with subscriptions. There's going to be a new subscription program rollout, and these people need to be using their points. So we don't want that money just sitting in there. And some people I've reached out to, they had no idea that they had money in the bank, so to speak. So does anybody have any questions?
I have another one. So do we know when the subscription program is going to change?
No, we don't. We might know as soon as they come back from Founders Club in Cabo. They always release new stuff when you go to Founders Club. So we might know more. And then I think too, it just depends on IT. You know, IT, it takes time to get things moved over, changed over, and all of that. So, but I think that now's the time to start, you know, start letting them know that they need to think about it, because they may not want to order $500 worth of products right now, right? They may want to have, okay, I'm gonna order, and unfortunately, we don't get credit for their purchases when they go in and use those rewards. But that will change with the new subscription program. So it's going to roll out. It's going to be really cool.
I had another question about free membership. So do we have any idea, is that going to apply for this whole calendar year?
It's gone.
That's
Membership is gone.
Okay.
They will pay $49.95 if they want to become a referring member.
Okay.
So that will be the only fee that they pay. So that's the membership is gone.
So when are they going to change that online? You know,
That's another IT. That's
Okay.
another IT. So when you go in to enroll someone, or when you go in and you send them that link, it's going to pop up with that little information saying, "Hey, don't worry about the membership; it'll roll off as soon as they can." I mean, they're really upgrading our shopping experience, our websites, all of that, and it's just going to take time. And they want to make sure that when it rolls over correctly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else?
Yeah, thanks, Leslie, for mentioning your gal friends who were talking about the online making money. Because I have a couple of those, and I had never thought of going in there and asking those friends who commented to be their friend. So now I'll go back in and do that.
Yes. Yep. I'm like, go ahead. You keep asking that kind of stuff, because that's what we want to do, right? So, all right. Well, I am going to close out. I'm going to stop the share. How do I stop it? Oh, there it is. Stop the share. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I hope you got a little bit of tidbit information that can help you roll. Just remember that our time is coming. Momentum is coming. And by doing these daily IPAs and doing all of these connects with people, getting them on the opportunity Zoom tomorrow, invite, because you know what? People are looking. And even if, I mean, I sent out 455 messages and I probably got 6, but you know what? I don't care. There's still like, I bet we had, out of that, I bet you maybe a dozen told me to stop. They didn't want me sending out any information anymore. And I'm like, I'm cool with that, out of that many people. So it's a great opportunity. And that's what we have to offer is, you know, it's just